Namaskar and you're watching Claptrap. We are back again. In this video, we are going to explore one of the most beautiful apartments designed by one of the most versatile designers. Her name is Chaya Sharma. When I asked her about this property, she very beautifully explained in very good words. She that this is a beautiful fusion between the luxury and utility. This place with clean lines, a natural color palette, patronization of purposeful furniture, tactile textures and thoughtful lighting. This is space invites inhabitants to embrace the simple way of living. Let's begin the video.
All good. What's up with you?
I'm doing good, fantastic. 50 Shades of Grey.
Yeah, that's what you're gonna see here.
A lot of greys.
We have done, this is a grey house. The client specifically wanted grey color as the main color of the house. So you'll see grey everywhere, but we still kept two of the rooms, like the kids' room is not grey and parents' room, they didn't want grey color. So we kept it neutral beige, my favorite.
Okay, we started this episode without any preamble and preface, right? No introduction was taken. Okay, but I like it like this. Seriously, I just could not stop talking about greys. Too much of greys is here.
Yeah, it is all grey. I'm going to show you more on this. Yeah.
All right, so welcome back.
Hi.
Okay. And everybody knows the name of the company is being flashed on the screen. Your number and name, everything is coming on screen. Talking about you have done multiple projects. Like this is one of the most awaited projects, at least for me, if not for you.
I mean, I've shown this project to you when we were making this. Now we are shooting the project. So yeah, it's been an awaited project.
Okay, done. So what is the size of the apartment?
So it's 4,800 square feet area. And that's a super area, of course. And we have carpet areas close to 3,400.
Okay.
Yeah.
So grey is your idea or the owner's idea?
They loved grey. They were very sure. I mean, they knew what they want.
Okay.
So they told us that we want grey, and we are very much sure about it, because usually what happens is people come with some thought process and we change that with our designs, but they were very much sure that they want grey as the main color here.
All right.
Let me show you around.
Okay.
So here the area has been divided into two. That's why we've used an area carpet so that we can divide the area. It should look like two areas because there's no partition. And here I'm in love with this table. I really wanted to take a statement piece for this area, and this table is the statement piece. You can see the globes under.
Right.
And then we have accentuated the table with some accessories on top. I love adding green, so I've added some here as well. These succulents.
Okay.
And then, so the only color that we are using in this project is this, again, it's avocado green that we are using.
Okay.
That's a neutral color of green. And then we are using rust color, which is again the neutral color of orange. So everything is neutral here, grey is the base. Then we have added this wall art, which is with glass and veneer. And then here we have added a nice textured painting, which has been sourced from Bali.
Okay.
Yeah. And you'll see, I mean, I fall in love with this painting when I saw this in Ubud. You can see a lot of texture on this, and they wanted to add some color to the living area. That's why, this painting, because we wanted to have something with white base, wherein we have some pop of colors.
Okay.
So this is all about it.
All right. I thought at the first glance, I thought it was created, but it's a wallpaper, right?
It is a wallpaper. So the project is all about textures. Here, this texture has been created with the wallpaper. Then the one that we have on the crockery unit and the TV wall is the textured color.
Okay.
But it also has deep texture.
All right.
And then we have this camouflage door. This goes to the servant room because we didn't want to show it as a room. So that's why we have
used louvers. Okay.
Yeah, fluting there.
All right.
To make sure it is camouflaged.
Okay.
So apart from the textures, we have used a lot of statement pieces in this house, which have been curated and which have been handpicked by us. And as I mentioned in my previous video as well, we have a product range as well, which are very unique. You won't see those products anywhere in the market. So if you talk about this tray, which has been kept very well in the center of the dining table, it has been, this is a this is our product.
Okay.
Yeah, Analome is the brand name.
All right.
Then we have added these 3 pieces. I really love it. I've used it in few of the projects, and clients, they really love the project, this particular product. It is a set of 3, and it looks amazing when kept on a console. Apart from that, when you can see the detail, it has brass and marble detail, squarish in shape. This is also our product. This plane, it's an artifact which looks amazing. I've kept this on the bar because my client, he loves to travel, so I wanted to add some element. I wanted to keep sheer white. I've kept it white all over in the whole house because we have to create a contrast as well, because gray is one of the colors. If it's not done right, then it can even give you a depression. So that's why I wanted to add white as a base, which I've added everywhere so that we have a contrast and it looks good. But I've again used texture on the curtains. I've not used any pattern.
So what was the principle that you followed?
So a few basic principles you need to follow. One of it is, when you have a TV in any of the areas, you have to make sure that you put some comfy seatings as well. So that's the reason we have added this lounge, so that you can lie down and you can enjoy watching TV.
Okay.
And that is the reason we have kept this rug here, because people like to even sit on the floor sometimes while watching TV.
Even I love to.
And and it's marble, so marble is cold. Usually we are in north, it's cold here, so that's why I've added this. Now the sofa has to be very comfortable. I've kept this sofa quite comfortable, though Chesterfield you can do on the top as well, but I've kept the sitting very cushioned so that you enjoy while watching TV.
It is serving the purpose. Basic purpose is to spend a lot of time on sofa.
Yeah, so but on the other side, I wanted to keep this very formal because it's a formal living area as well.
Right, so it's serving 4 purposes.
Yeah.
Drawing room, living room, dining, and also this is your entrance. This is the face of the house.
Yeah.
Right.
We had less space, and they wanted to have a bar, a TV unit, a dining area, then the crockery unit, a sitting area, and everything. So that's why I've created a small bar here. It's a small unit. It's mostly storage for the bar thing, and then a TV unit. So we have added this storage along with the TV unit.
All right.
We have kept it automated. We have added dimmers as well in these lights. Every light has dimmers. That is one of the things that you should always take care of. You should always add dimmer, because people usually don't like a lot of light. Sometime when you have party or something, you like to change the ambience. So that's when you can always add dimmers. So all of these fixtures, they have dimmers, and even the lights, the commercial lights that we have done, the technical lights that we have done here, they also have dimmers.
All right.
Electrical is one of the most important part when you are designing the house. You have to plan where should be the switches, how much light you need while you are studying, or how much light you need when you are dining. So everything has to be planned, and we make sure that we plan electrical. We have a phase that we follow while we are doing electricals for any of the houses. So when we start, there's a process. First, we discuss the concept with the client. When they approve it, then we make 3Ds. Once all of that is done, then we do all ergonomics drawings, wherein we make sure that you're comfortable in your house, and everything has been made as per human figure.
All right.
And then we take care of the electrical part as well too, and we discuss what do they want as their daily utility in electricals.
All right.
You need to take care of while designing your dining area is one, that you should have a proper height for the dining table. It should be always 30 inches as per ergonomics, and that's very important to have the right height for the sitting chairs as well. We should not be more than 18 inches because that's how our body works. And if you talk about the dining area, we should always have a console along with that, like a buffet counter, so that when you have a party, you can keep all of your dishes there. And on top of it, you have to make sure that you keep, you accessorize your table well. You keep something or the other on top of the dining table. Marble is the best material to take for dining, but make sure it should not be porous, because if it is porous, then it will keep soaking anything and everything that you keep which is liquid. It will start soaking it. So you have to make sure the marble top is not porous at all. So we have used Noir Saint Laurent.
Noir Saint Laurent. NSL we call it.
NSL has been popular by this
by the name called NSL. Everybody says NSL, but nobody mentioned this ever. Thank you very much. You said Noir Saint Laurent. Okay.
That's it, yeah.
All right, cool. So is it low maintenance stone?
It is low maintenance, it's beautiful. Like if you look at the beauty, why I picked up this stone, intentionally because I wanted to have this color because this is my accent color.
Oh, that was more like salmon and rust?
Yeah, it's kind of rust color. It looks like rust, in fact. And orange is the new black.
Right.
So that's why I wanted to add this. And I wanted to have it black because, our color
The
scheme
theme
is
is
like
black.
that. Yeah.
Okay. Now, this is provided by which company?
So our own company, Stellar Furniture, we have made it in-house. This and the sofa and everything, every furniture piece here has been made by us only.
All right.
At Stellar Furniture. And
They are also our partner as well. We have shot multiple videos with Stellar
yes,
Furniture.
we all are partners, I guess.
All right, so Stellar Furniture has been a constant companion with us as well. In
Right.
fact, they have made millions of people happy across India.
Oh yeah, the quality of furniture and everything they do it with their heart and soul.
Right.
And that you can see in their work.
Exactly.
All right, I'm going to show you the bedrooms now.
Okay.
I'll start with the guest room, which is a small, cute bedroom. Again, we have kept it grey, which is
Okay.
our common color scheme in the whole house. But I've added some blue here just to, and of course white base. We have added a study table because they wanted to have, so he has some sort of work wherein he needs a bigger screen. I've added this bigger screen along with the study table. Some racks are here.
Okay.
And if you talk about the beddings, this beautiful set has been taken from Jagdish store, the new Jagdish store, which has come up in sector 59.
Right.
Yeah, so this set has been taken from there, so I'm so thankful to them.
To Jagdish store. In case you want to check out their episode, you can check out the URL.
Yes.
We are going to paste in the description box.
Right.
In case you want to reach out to them.
And yeah, you should watch that video that we have shot recently for
All right.
new Jagdish store, which has come in
Achha,
sector
I've got a
59.
question to ask you. Guest room serves a different purpose altogether.
Yeah.
People come with the small bags. Generally, we don't need a large size almirah.
Right.
But unlike this conventional way of doing it, we have given a very large size wardrobe.
Yeah, because this is not a huge house. It's
Okay.
a small apartment, and they wanted to have a lot of storage. They have a kid. When you have a kid, you need a lot of storage.
Right.
So we have added the storage here. We designed the whole storage for the whole house, keeping in mind that what is the size of the family,
Now.
what all stuff you have right now, and what all stuff you'll have later.
In future.
In future as well. You'll see this house is the best example of that, because you'll see the kids room has 2 beds because they will plan another baby later.
All right.
And that's why we have kept 2 beds, but they still are using both of the beds. So yes, we have a design phase wherein wardrobe and storages has a very special attention. We pay special attention to the wardrobes, and we design it from inside, keeping
In such a way that they should not be dysfunctional in the future.
Yeah, it should not be just that hanging and one drawer and then shelf. It should be designed from inside, so that sometimes you have a lot of bags. There are few clients who have a lot of shoes, so we design it in a way so that none of their stuff is outside, so that the house should not look cluttered, because that's one of the reasons the houses look cluttered, because storages are not planned well.
Properly designed.
Yeah, we are entering to the living area, where we have kept it very minimal. The whole project is kind of minimal, and we have kept these 2 lounges because they are just a couple. And then again, we have played with textures and some more wood textures. They wanted to add some wood here, and then we have created this library unit. There are a lot of books, but they are all inside. But yeah, we have kept few here. And we have added some greens and a nice floor lamp, which is again our in-house product.
All right. So this is one thing that I got to learn today. Whenever you use black, remember it's a very bossy, mysterious color, black.
Yeah.
Right? And it actually creates a lot of mystery. A lot of people find it a little gothic as well.
Yeah.
But for me, it's very mysterious and bossy. These are the way I look at it. Then you need to choose everything very, very thoughtfully, wisely.
Yes.
For example, dark tan in this oak wood color green.
Yeah,
the wood color looks nice.
The add-ons, the best add-ons to grey are the tan color, the rust color.
Right.
Wood is amazing to add with greys. Always keep your ceilings white.
Okay.
So that it doesn't give you very dark look.
All right.
And here we have used very light shades of grey. It's not very dark.
Right.
But yeah, if you want to go dark, don't get afraid. You should, yeah, you should just go with what
your
you love.
instinct, right.
Yeah, and then it looks good. But
Right.
just make sure you make light ceilings so that, you know, because it's a house and you're gonna live here
there
forever, for long.
Right.
So yeah, it's better to have white ceilings.
Right. There's one thing also that I've noticed recently. I mean, days ago I was just going through a website and I noticed, in fact, the color, the right selection of plant plays an important role.
Yeah.
When you have a lot of grays and a mysterious black at house in your space, you should add plants
You have
with
to add
deep
some
green
life.
and deep green.
Right. So this is you've added a life, and green is, you know, a very playful color.
Right.
Adding green as a pop, especially through plants, it adds a lot of life to the design.
Right. Okay. Now talking about seating arrangement, since this space is not meant for any kind of formal seating, this is for the library.
Yeah.
So it's
So they
important
can
to have
just
some.
lounge in. They can. We have added these. These are very comfy loungers that
All
we've
right.
added here.
Okay.
And wanted to add some art, so I've added this African art here.
Okay.
And yeah, but this is good for two. They have a small kid. That's why I've kept a carpet as well here. And this carpet is from Decor India.
All right.
So all of the carpets here have been picked up from Decor India, and they look. So I've used a geometrical pattern here. Again, all shades of grey.
Okay.
Obviously, I mean, they are always making a house is not easy, and when we are designing a house wherein we are doing something different, like this ones we have added greys. So the most difficult part while designing a grey house is to do lights. Like you need to make sure that you design your lighting so well so that the house doesn't look depressing, because you know people think that grey will make your house depressing, but if
Right.
you do your lights well, like we have added this accent light here, which is it's just like an art. And then we've added a lot of functional light. If you see the ceiling, we've kept it very strong, you know, because it's a reading area. So we need to we made sure
There's a
with
lot
the
of
light-
illumination.
Yeah, and this is, we've not used yellow, just yellow color here,
Okay.
because it's an active area. So we made sure that we have kept natural white light, but because lights that we have used in this whole house, they can be converted to yellow to white. So
All
these
right.
are all automated lights.
Right. And there's a floor lamp for dramatic reasons. And there's one more lamp. I can see the tiny lamp. What is it for?
So this ones can create, you know, a galaxy
Okay.
in this whole area. So when you really want to enjoy the area, and you know you want to enjoy a few drinks, you can just turn this on, and the floor lamp and this light on, which I'll show you how does it look when we do that. And this creates such a nice effect on the ceiling, on the floor, and all this.
Where are we going now?
So I've shown you the library. I'm going to show you the master bedroom now.
Okay.
This master bedroom, which is a big sized master bedroom.
All right.
Yeah, we again have kept a combination now. This is a transition in the whole house. We
Okay.
have kept a combination of greys and beige here.
Okay.
We have added all smart lights. All's been taken from Philips. And again, this bed set has been taken from Jagdish store, which is really nice. It's a linen look. I really love linen. You know, I love matte stuff.
Right.
And then these chairs, we have added 2 coffee chairs, which because the space wasn't that much, so I've added these slip chairs without arms.
Right.
But these are quite comfy. Again, this is our you know, home production, which is from Stella.
Okay.
And then I've added this painting. This is one of my favorite art pieces. It is handmade. This one's.
Okay.
Yeah. So if you see, it is a figure, and then we have waves on top. So this has been added in this room, and this is, I think, the feature of the room. Then we have added this study table here because there's a window here and there's a park around.
All right.
So she can watch her kid playing.
Okay.
That's the reason she wanted to have a table here, so that she can work and she can keep an eye on her daughter as well while playing.
All right.
Yeah.
Talking about this particular room, this has got very different lighting compared to the other rooms.
Right.
I can see some, what do you call these lights?
So these are downlights.
Uh-huh.
We have added downlights here.
Okay.
And then we've added cove. So there's like 3 layers of light that we have added. We have
Right.
downlight, we have cove, and then we have these functional soft lights on all around.
Uh-huh.
And then we have added this hanging light, then the table lamp. So we have done a lot of layering on lights, and we've added this spotlight for the painting so that
Okay.
it can highlight the painting as well.
All
We have
right.
done a small dresser because we had limited space. So we have done a small dresser here behind the door.
Okay.
This space was getting wasted, so we have added a small unit as a dresser unit.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And this is kind of a walk-in wardrobe.
Right, it is.
Designed by us?
Design by us.
All right.
Subtle beige color, and we wanted to, because parents usually they don't like gray, but we have still added, again, this is also a transitional room wherein we have added gray on the study table, but rest of the room is beige because we didn't want to show one of the rooms which is completely different from rest of the house.
Right.
So that's why, again, we have added nice beddings here and table lamps. This room is more like Japandi, wherein we've used earthy textures and we've used wood on side table, on nightstands. Yeah.
All right. This bed is also deliberately kept it low, as in not in terms of height, but also in terms of scales and thickness.
Yeah, we wanted to keep it minimal because the room size is quite small, and we couldn't use any bulky furniture here.
All right.
We've added this space here for him because in wardrobe on side, because he likes to hang few things in open sometimes. So we've added this area for him, and he keeps his hot bottle and
daily
hot
use
kettle for daily use. That's why we have added this space here on
All
side.
right. All right. We did not ask you about this, the texture, color tone and other things, but what is this paint color and what is the brand and what is the color tone? Or the number?
This paint color is Asian paint. And I don't remember the code,
but just think about it and let me know. I'll write in the comment section.
Yeah,
it's very English.
It is very English and it's very soothing.
Yeah.
It's very calming, and that's what I wanted to give him because he's old, and I wanted to do a color which is calming, which is not just over the top.
Right. And how come it's going throughout? Uniformity is there. On the ceiling also?
Right. So when you'll see a lot of projects wherein I do same colors on the wall and the ceiling as well.
Right.
It makes you an illusion of a bigger room because it doesn't cut the design.
Right.
So you have the same color on the ceiling, but you still have detail on the ceiling. There are steps.
Okay.
But we don't like to. I don't like to do bulky ceilings. I keep it very minimal in all of my projects, and I've added this pelmet also. On this side because earlier we wanted to do blinds here, but then we decided to do curtains because curtains, my personal preference is curtains in residential project because it shows some warmth in design.
All right.
So I'm taking you to the kids' room. This is one of the rooms I love here, and this is very colorful. They wanted the room to be very colorful again. I mean, it's just an opposite to the rest of the house because the house is gray, but this room they wanted it very active, very lively. So that's why we've used a lot of color, but we kept it all pastels.
Okay.
And then we made sure that there are no sharp corners. So even if you see the beds, the corners of the beds are all upholstered. And we have done 2 beds, but we have kept it in L shape so that they can get some space to play. So there's a lot of area that we have left so that she can play. She's just 2.5 years.
Okay.
And they will plan another baby. That's the reason we have added one more bed.
Keeping future in mind.
Yeah.
That is very important.
Yes, it is.
You just can't think about today. You have to think about future as well.
Exactly. Yeah.
Because the whole planning, the whole material cost, the kind of money is involved, it goes completely in vain if you don't keep future in mind.
You need to make sure the house is good for another 10 years if they really want to stay in the same house. So we have to plan it in a way that the house is good for next 10 years.
All right.
We've added 2 nice wardrobes here. Then we have added 2 study tables. So one of the study table is here and the other study table is there because we have planned this room as per
for the future.
2 kids. Yeah.
All right.
All of these art pieces have been created by their daughter only.
Really?
Yeah.
She's 2.5.
She's 2.5. She has created these pieces.
Really?
She loves to paint. Yeah.
Okay.
And she's quite smart. So she's done it herself.
Okay.
And then you can see.
We have given a lot of storage.
Yeah, so we have a lot of storage here for all of the toys. This is a storage under the bed, so that's easy for her to put the things back.
Right.
And then for her clothes and everything, we have 2 wardrobes at the back.
Okay.
And then here she has a lot of books. She reads a lot. So she has a lot of books lying inside. You can see. I mean, it looks like the storage for someone, and she loves to do coloring, and so yeah.
Okay. This wallpaper?
Now this wallpaper has been customized. I really like the pattern again. Wanted to have all of the colors on the wallpaper. So this wallpaper was an inspiration for the color scheme for this whole
room. Okay.
Yeah. So you can see we have added clouds. So false ceiling, we wanted to do design plus functionality. That's why this false ceiling has been designed as clouds.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So we have added lights on that. These are concealed light, but we have to make sure whenever we are doing a kid's bedroom, we have to use natural white light, no yellow lights, because
Okay.
kids, they have to be active all the time while they are studying or they are doing, and even if they are playing. So to keep them active, we should always use white lights in kids' bedroom.
All right.
No, we work pan-India, and we currently are operating in Hyderabad, Orissa, Delhi, Gurugram, Noida, all Delhi NCR,
Okay.
Bombay, Bangalore. So we work pan-India. We can work anywhere you want.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. So, do you have any kind of a protocol to follow? Like, what is the kind of size of the project that you are up to?
We usually when it's so we do have offices in Gurgaon and Goa, but we prefer to have turnkey projects wherein we are doing everything. But yeah, we take furniture projects as well, wherein clients are looking for just the furniture. But mostly big size apartments and the villas is what we prefer.
That's
to
it.
do.
That's your preference.
Yeah.
In commercial and residential, both the spaces.
We do commercial and residential. We do commercial and retail both.
Okay.
Yeah, so we have been designing few showrooms, few offices. In fact, we started with commercial projects only, and we have a good hands-on on that. So yeah, you can contact us for anything and everything which comes under this vertical.
All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you.